Grandpas, don't make too much fun of me, please.
Don't make fun of you, Thomas. Why would I make fun of you, Thomas? You're only playing the same deck that you've been playing for the last,
They don't like me.
I don't know, how many years has AJ, Ambassador of Honesty, been legal?
And I'm not as charismatic as Bugle.
Charismatic is a word for it.
I just have a feeling Grandpa's just roasting on the stream. It's just gonna be a roast.
I wouldn't roast you too hard.
What do you say?
So you said don't make fun of us, and you're like, okay.
But if I hadn't changed my detriment, I wouldn't have needed to do beneficially.
Text for the past
3 years.
Gen Con 2014.
I mean, I've changed 1 or 2 cards, right? That's like a whole new deck.
You guys have 45 minutes? Wait.
Oh, do you guys need to review
I
the
don't
deck
think
list?
I need my. He probably needs my deck list.
It's a whole new deck.
Hey, you got rid of Ship Shape.
Okay. Well, you
Oh
are.
yeah, we need deck list.
Oh man.
Was that his name?
Sure.
And you just want to take a look? Do you want to look at the deck list? I don't.
Okay. We can
I just want this
look.
to be over as quickly as possible. It's exactly what you would expect.
I need these.
The deck is not anything.
My deck is so out of date. You're gonna be like, what?
Oh man, Iron Will.
Why don't they just do this instead of the deck list? This is much easier.
I don't have to be stressed about looking at paperwork. Just,
Needs paperwork.
You know, what I would like for them to allow, and I think we did this at a tournament or two, is just write down the number and set.
I don't know what that is.
What?
I don't even know what new cards do sector.
Oh man, can you not take them all out of the deck though? If you got
I'm
there
sorry.
are 3.
Okay.
I just don't want them clumped because I've been
Right,
getting roasted.
right.
I've been getting roasted by triple singing barrel all day. If I draw 1, the next 2 draws are both them.
Oh.
All day. It's magic.
Alright. Yes, this game is going to rock final sight. We will see. This is actually an interesting position because if Thomas can get a big lead here, I don't think Mod has a lot of tools for shutting down farming. I mean, he can certainly try to mill out all his extra troublemakers so he can't keep getting point value off of those, and he can certainly try to use cracking the case if he's got f-stop. But those are really some of the only options, from what I saw anyway. There may be more.
You may look over the deck list.
Can I keep this next to me?
No. Those are notes from outside the match.
All right, let's take a picture with our brain.
Can I write a exact copy of it?
On my arm?
No, because those are still notes from outside the match.
My arm is inside the match.
Write it on your arm.
I have to bring myself.
We're gonna have to confiscate that.
You're gonna confiscate his arm?
Don't count my arm. So what's your start problem? If you don't want...
Either one I pick, they're gonna say is wrong.
If you don't want me to hide behind that one all day.
I think I'm better off with this one, but
Alright.
you've got a lot of earth ponies.
I do have a lot of earth ponies.
Do I have anything else? I think I have other start problems.
I don't want to play against this.
That's not a bad one. There's a worse idea. Because, like, if I play a factory jack here, it's GG.
Can I even win? People actually found it good.
This is more stressful than it should be, picking a pro. I've never had such a hard time. Because normally I can identify a deck really easily, but yours is hard. What are you doing? You don't
know me.
I don't.
I'm everywhere.
I just looked at it, and I don't know what to make out of it. I just looked at it, too. I just saw a list of it.
It's a bunch of one-ofs. Like a lot of one-ofs.
Whatever I pick will be wrong.
You just need to accept it. Roll a d6. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright.
Randomly selecting the starting problem looks like it's going to be Rock Slide.
That's what the dice says. I'm trusting the heart of the die. The die will never betray me.
I play one of those two.
It's an Applejack die.
I don't like Hot Wings.
There's only one Hot Wings player left.
Yeah, and I've avoided him. I want to play Bugle.
If his opponent counts, then there will...
Man, look how diverse our top 8 is, or our top 4 is. It's crazy. Farm, hot wings, troublemaker control.
Whatever your, what is yours?
What?
What even is yours?
A pit of
thing.
bad ideas.
It's not though.
You could have prevented this.
Stop doing that. Stop giving everyone fake news. It's like, oh, I don't know.
Alright,
what
as the game gets
I don't
underway,
know
Kirby
that.
and let the players get their deck
I
shuffled.
did just throw this together in some kind of blaze of panic.
I was considering that too.
Hey, look.
I just decided.
Me too. I've never played this deck before.
Do it live.
This is a brand new deck. Never played it before.
What the heck is
You know, I really wanted this thing corrected, and Adam agreed to it. So
Hyrule?
2 power, purple, white.
6.
Yeah, I'll find it.
Please be gentle. I am a humble memer, trying to peddle his wares.
You don't have to trust me. Especially since I apparently don't.
You're gonna make me laugh too much.
Man, this should be fun.
Oh, it's on.
Take it from the top.
Infinite
8.
die roll. Oh, 8. 8. I can beat that.
Except he doesn't. Except it was our clever ruse.
No.
Anything else?
Oh my gosh.
I think I know. What does Storage do?
Oh my gosh.
That
I
is
should
a
just
good question.
immediately
That is a
concede.
part that I apparently don't know. So
that's
you
my
cannot
only
trust
option.
me if I tell you what it does.
It's a pretty good option. Big fan.
Read it carefully.
And the match has begun. Probably naming purple again with Trading Traditions. There's almost no reason not to. He does have a Sweetie Belle and a Singy Barrel in hand, but again, he'd need to get another friend on the field so he could get Mod flipped, because her one requirement in orange is just not enough.
Sure. I believe it.
It's hard.
Maybe
You
I'm
gotta-
14.
I gotta have the beard. It's throwing me off, man. I don't know.
I'm actually just 12.
I'll give myself about a 0.5% chance.
I don't believe that. I don't believe that one,
But
sir.
it's not 0, so I guess I'll play it.
But I could mulligan and it could be better. But if I mulligan, it could be worse.
I can't believe a 12-year-old would be,
I'm ready.
you know, just drop this.
We still need a.
With a
Throwing
sweet
memes like
beard,
that.
Sure.
I
Yeah.
am slinging memes way above my grade level.
Yeah, I can't believe you got memes of that quality.
You're right.
Alright, may I borrow a die for AT?
You no.
Well then, I guess I'll cheat.
I'll have a better chance of winning.
Yeah. I might DFO this way and I'll have like
Alright,
crap then.
the D6 will do for now.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. For now.
I have unrivaled Kung Fu. Do you keep your hand?
I do keep my. I just.
Kung Fu pass. Go.
Oh. Okay.
Mod is banking on turn 1.
Expect the unexpected.
G goes up. Draws a couple troublemakers, including a Starlight, likely the best option here.
Can't have that problem.
Okay. I like it. Big fan. What?
Too much humor, man. The humor is my weakness. You know my weakness.
I want everyone to have fun. Why is that?
This is super serial. Don't you know? It's like the most
Oh, shit.
serial game
I have fucked
ever.
up.
You can't have fun.
I fucked up. I draw. I fucked up. Please save me.
They're gonna get mad at you.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
I mean, I know I did it.
You
but-
bucked up. You bucked
I
up.
bucked up, man. It's all mistakes and all downhill from here.
I know it's gonna work, but it's the hand is good enough to keep.
It's gotta be E-rated.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Let's choose each other's colors and see how well.
Trying to decide what he's going to keep here.
What color were you again?
I am orange.
I will choose.
Purple.
You are orange.
Purple.
You're already orange. Oh, you said orange? No, I'm just kidding. Judge.
Just go. Oh, I'm gonna get
And
rolled.
Mod banks after
oh,
playing 2 troublemakers.
Yay, you didn't. Oh.
Or no, I'm sorry, that was AJ playing 2 troublemakers.
I mislooked
Mod
my
just
hand,
drew
and
for
I'm
cards.
gonna eat dirt.
Very happy about this. Okay, moving there then.
Maybe secretly I
Oh,
wanted to go ahead.
uh-oh. Maybe you got something. Okay, I'm gonna flip. Do a double.
Yep,
What am I talking? I'm doing.
you did it.
Alright.
Oh, I become back.
Alright, pass
Jack.
turns.
You're passing again. Okay. You're passing.
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't expect that to work.
Twilight.
Now,
Where are we at?
that wasn't supposed to work. I don't know how that worked.
I don't care.
Yeah. It's gonna be one of these games.
And Thomas takes the lead, 2-0. including getting a couple of diligent counters on AJ. And this is, like I said, what you really need to do, although he's not finding any other troublemakers in hand right now. He didn't flip any either. He could try drawing, but it's kind of awkward. He may just want to try to move over to Trading Traditions to start confronting, but I guess he's not going to do that.
Okay, things are getting better.
Plays an AJ. Can now placing a barrel to flip mod if he so chooses.
We can get there eventually.
I did that turn once.
Bank 1, mod flips.
Played them turn 1.
Go.
How much AT you got?
1.
Oh, that's 1. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot. That dice. That dice, that's 6. But
Nope.
that dice, that's.
I was assuming it was 1.
Oh.
Excuse me.
It's fine.
Yeah. We both
Judge.
knew it wasn't
No,
6.
just kidding.
Thomas, you need to win so I can play against you and we can have a rematch.
What?
Why'd you
No
have to say
rematch?
that?
No rematch with me?
He'll win, right? And then,
No, I.
Oh man, we gotta go. I'm controlling, you have a lead.
what? I'm sorry? What did I do?
I'm
that?
controlling, you have a lead. I was just fixing the problem deck.
Oh, I thought it was my turn.
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Let's
sorry.
go. I get antsy.
It just happened. I just got really confused.
It's your turn. Beginning of your turn steps.
Life is bad.
Set his AT.
Too many memes.
Draws a card. There's a troublemaker. That's what he likes to see.
What do I do with these?
Hopefully nothing.
No, I can't do that.
Are you gonna do +1 damage for all that?
And,
Totally.
doing this.
Might be the right place.
Or disabling the other apple.
Wait, I think I read this one.
Alright.
Freaking aggro decks.
So this loses abilities?
Unlike
Abilities,
us
yep.
control decks.
I can actually make
never
this
do
work.
Yep. Alright.
That's hilarious. I think so.
Oh, this deck is so much fun. This Squirrel Bridge works correctly.
I'm happy with that. Okay. I'll just, chill.
Alright. Go to 4. This is a white friend. Swear on me, Mum. You are definitely not on the list, though.
Oh my god, that's so good.
It's Spanish.
Tap.
Oh, it's Spanish.
No, I can't do that.
Sweepy Bell.
The Sweetie Belle now landing.
Top 2 cards.
Oh.
That means that Adam's going to try to start this top deck control as much as he can.
And
And it's your go.
I go.
What are you doing? It's the worst. Stop this.
Still unopposed here somehow. Okay.
Stop. Stop.
Challenge.
Stop.
Flip the
Stop.
cards.
Stop. Stop.
Oh, alright. That is super cool.
You're not gonna do it.
But what if it never existed?
Hey, I'm gonna score.
Sure.
I'm gonna eat this.
Spice.
And he's not even going to give AJ the chance to challenge. He's just banishing Tyrek right away.
Face off.
Hold on.
That's a little bit uncalled for.
Yeah.
I called for this.
And an F-stop in hand
If you call for it, then I guess it's called for it.
means he's likely going to force Thomas into playing his clipped wings as soon as he can.
Seeing as how my first turn consisted of paying, my second turn consisted of paying 4 for 4 more cards.
What order
What can I do? What can I do? You gotta tell me. What can I do?
Draw cards.
And score
Draw cards? I don't want to draw
do things
cards.
after.
I want to
Draw cards.
I want
Yes, let's do that.
Shut up.
Alright.
Are you going to belly flop
Then I
or
want-
an into
Take
Princess
away.
Alright.
Why would you do such a thing?
I want to chill.
Alright.
Oh, get up.
He may end up regretting that clipped wings on Applejack. The AT generation is nice, but
I mean, it'd be hilarious.
honestly, the F-stop cracking the case is going to be much scarier.
Thank you.
Who's the right play?
2.
Don't you do it.
Sweetie Belle.
Oh, okay. So now we have no friends.
I'm gonna look at the top 4
Good
cards.
job. That means you have to have pink entry in your hand. I'll get 3. Wow. Someone's a jerk.
Whoa.
That's what you
What if
get.
I get? Oh man, I'm gonna
I,
get,
I'm trying to take
Don't
your
mill
deck
me,
away.
man. Don't mill me.
Yeah.
I haven't been milled ever.
They want
I want to
draw.
be milled on screen.
That ain't never happened. I've done it to 3 people today.
I want to be milled, man.
I can't play this.
That'd be awkward.
I just want to flip cards. No, man.
I've never seen a mill deck.
I mean,
You've never played against Kevin.
I haven't.
Milling
it's your go, my
begins.
man.
I'm sure you have played.
Okay. I need to stall.
Fair enough. Did you blackmail, which is really annoying.
Yes.
Okay, I know what to do.
Alright, let's see it.
I
Do
hope
it,
you
do
don't
I?
have pink.
No. No, I don't. Yeah, I do. I got
Alright.
got it there.
I don't
Over there.
know what I can do.
I'm gonna copy
No, friend.
Alright.
that one.
Chrysalis is going to copy Applejack, keeping her printed abilities, despite the fact that Applejack
You
does
get
not have
stubborn too, right?
the abilities.
If it's a exact copy, yeah.
That's not
Yeah.
good, but you only have one of those.
Get that. 18. Oh, DF.
Alright. DFO.
That is a nice DFO.
Hmm.
We get Thomas even more points. I believe it's going to put him up to 6. I believe I missed a confront last turn.
I am okay with
How many
this.
points was that?
That was
a
3.
1? Okay.
Oh man, alright.
You want me to put it beside
Yes, indeed, that does put him up to 6 points, because he confronted last turn with Carbo Loader at Adam's Trading Traditions.
Oh yeah. Oh my gosh, that's awkward. That's awkward. That's a little bit awkward.
The Akko Taco.
Draw a card.
You done?
Cover. Hold on. I can't do that. I'm gonna pay 1 for sitting barrel in the white.
God,
Effed up.
2
how does it feel?
for Twilight and Rarity here.
1.
I'm gonna put this on top of my
With
deck.
F-Stop hitting the field now, there's
At least
basically no
power.
time for
I've made
Thomas
people
to
unhappy.
be playing single troublemakers. He's going to either need to play double troublemakers every turn, assuming that
Oh,
Yeah,
and the next one.
My bad.
don't mill me, bro.
Yep, and there's 4 troublemakers
No
gone.
balance.
His options are getting worse.
I'm
getting milled. I don't believe it.
He's using 6 cards a turn,
There you go.
and Thomas will just end up out of cards here soon.
Infinite cards in my deck. You said it was a bad idea.
Challenge?
How deep am I today?
No.
1, 2,
Don't mill me, bro.
15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21? Alright, we're not even halfway
Those
through
are
your deck.
actually viable mill cards. I can't believe it.
I'm not even halfway through your deck yet. Here you go.
Get milled. I'm not. This is unexpected. Okay.
Man, you're making me make decisions.
Worried.
You're making you make
1 card.
You're the one who made everything go
Oh,
away.
that's yours.
It was worth it.
Cleared the board.
Worth.
It's like, I have a 3 power main, you have a 1 power main, that's it?
Pay for
You have one
moves, you
color.
slow apple
It was
hillbilly.
so worth to do it. Yeah, alright.
Very challenging. You're getting rid of...
Why didn't you use it? No, I think that's better. Well, no, because then you can just keep doing that.
Play it later.
Yeah. Alright, that's how.
Okay. Oh, so 7. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Like, you would rather
right now.
get rid of it now when it doesn't matter
Yeah.
than
Yeah.
when it, have me play it when it does matter.
You don't start touching problems.
If I don't get a point, you get a point. Is
Yeah.
it? Yeah. Okay.
You need 3 friends. You currently have 0. Give me...
That's friends too. It's not. Names don't even count.
No, they don't.
You're gonna get those points.
You done?
I mean,
Then we'll lose his power.
I
Go
mean,
ahead and
it'll
exhaust
still
him in
function
extra
for the
AT with the
purpose
copied
of.
Queen Chrysalis.
No, it won't, because it will lose stubborn. I'll have 0 AT. So it won't.
Which I don't.
I mean, it still will for this turn. Unless you're just trying to keep me off the point.
Oh, good point. Thank you.
No, it won't, because it's I exhausted it.
Yeah, but until
Can't
it is
apply
fighting.
power. Can't apply power.
Alright.
Because it would lose stubborn because of that.
Alright.
The right call.
So that would be
He's
bad.
explaining
So you can move everyone over here.
the
Yeah.
problem on Unicorn.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna do.
Okay, go.
Alright.
And the stream's gonna be like, what a waste of AT.
Oh, look at that. Alright.
No, it's probably the best call here.
Actually don't know if I'm on top or bottom.
I mean, since he already exhausted Queen Chrysalis, whether or not that was actually the correct decision.
Sorry.
I mean, I'm
Okay.
watching.
Card.
Alright.
I will pay 2 for Paper Twilight.
So,
That's a different matter entirely.
draw this card. It's Nightmare Moon. Pick your hand.
For I like my hand.
One,
Don't mill me, bro. Don't.
Call me a cheater.
1, 2,
Uh,
3.
Yes,
Don't mill me,
but
bro.
we already know that's.
Apparently was. And
Yeah, we already know that's
Don't
true,
mill.
so you can't even deny that.
No,
Counter
I kinda
mill.
can't.
You don't even know.
It's still cheating if it's in your opponent's favor.
It's still
Look at
cheating.
the
That'll
top
put
2.
Thomas up to 7
You're doing a
No,
legal
no.
play.
It
from
wasn't
that confront last
Yeah,
turn.
it's not
All
intentional.
I get milled, I'm just
It's
gonna laugh.
misplay.
Okay, that's a misplay, not cheating. Fine.
Um,
So I'm still gonna call you cheating.
yeah. I mean, I've been doing it.
Can't believe it. You made a viable mill deck.
Yeah, but
FF stop.
That hurt.
Now I'm trying to emulate on this.
Why you gotta attack my deck, bro? Can't do that. Nobody does that. What is this?
And your turn.
Put it back in case to hand.
Since when did people mill? I'm very confused.
Go.
Oh,
Draw your card and then discard a card.
resource.
Oh yeah. Yeah, great.
You're gonna pay 4 for 2 turn.
You should mill yourself instead. No.
better things to do.
Okay.
No cookies today.
Discard's a smart cookie, not a huge loss here.
You heard him. That was a positive. He's done.
How do I?
Now, if Thomas can get a friend down over to Nightmare Moon, he's got an extra foot from Carble
We're gonna
Letter,
get there.
currently,
Someday.
Don't mill me.
presuming that's not another Nightmare Moon.
And
He's down at that problem.
Alright.
Just don't
Go.
mill me. Okay.
stop that.
Okay. Okay.
Stop
What can I do here?
Sure.
Play some cards, draw some cards.
Situations like this are where Appaloosa would be very good, because he could move a power counter from AJ over onto Queen Chrysalis and then play Appaloosa and all his
Sit
friends
on your
protected.
points.
At least from Frighten, not from Banishment.
Apparently, I'm never gonna have friends again. We got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
10?
8, 9, 10, 11, 12 versus
Whoa,
9.
that's a bit extreme.
It's
Kinda
steep.
good odds for you.
You need all 3 of them there.
Point.
Maybe a little bit.
You can draw some cards.
You know what would be
You got
nice?
the AT, and you don't have to do anything.
Play. I play Gyro to home.
You know, why bother playing aggro control when you
I'm
can
gonna
play
play
aggro?
Gyro.
Dang it, it won't happen.
What do I find?
This is too funny.
Alright.
I got this. That. For that.
I don't even care if I lose at this point. It just already made
Have to see
Alright.
what the play is here from Thomas. Looks like he's going to move AJ over there.
So I can't play it.
sucks.
For that.
Because you keep telling me.
And Bravery. Bravery's a pretty good choice. And a smart cookie.
Yeah, why would you do this to me?
Yeah, with the
Counters.
I'm out controlling the
moving
control
a
deck.
counter.
So
Can move some power around here.
Getting a point?
This is why Hot
Wait, I
Wheels
can't do that.
is good against
I can't do that.
Like,
Oh, no.
I'm going to stop you.
Oh.
Because it's on that problem, so I
Yeah.
can't do that.
I mean, you can move just like that, because you did.
Yeah.
I mean,
Awkward.
you can still move that to get the point, so I don't get one.
I can't get the point. I got.
7, 9. You have
Can
9.
get another AT.
Alright.
I will restart.
You done?
If you're going to belly flop Gyro power
Alright.
I
to
just
you,
tased
bring the
myself.
challenge.
But what if the nightmare never
Play
stops?
hardcore research, and on top of
What if it was forever? Put your hand.
9, 16.
2 Nightmare Moons on the field, 3 Sweetie Bells on the field.
No, that's 4. 5.
It's not looking great.
12.
And then I pitch a card.
9, 16. Yes.
Oh, you gotta pinch.
Roll a
Are you going to
d6 or
scare
something.
Gyro? Are you going to waste your Rutherford? Please waste your
Zero. Oh yeah, I
You
can
just
roll
roll
for
this
you.
d6, yeah.
I don't know.
Going this way.
Spitfire, just scare Gyro.
1.
When I do that, I'll just pick your key.
Okay. What do you got now?
Thomas apparently so used to frightening his friends that he frightens Igneous Rock at the other problem, despite the fact that that Nightmare Moon did not uncover.
Oh, I mean, no, not yet. This happens on your turn.
Okay.
Alright.
How much?
Oh my god. I'm gonna get no. Wow. Wow, rude. Oh, rude.
You end your turn with any AT?
Yeah.
Come on, you wanted me to have those.
With 1.
No, I had 8. That's it.
Got
With 2?
5 cards.
Sound right.
It's cool.
I definitely had 18 left.
Yeah, because you
Benjamin?
could have played 2.
Yeah.
You got 2 AT though? Yeah, I think you did. You're right. You did.
Is it? Cat vision?
Bye,
You're
guys.
gonna get milled.
They're all gone.
Not all gone. Jeez.
One of them is.
Gonna get
AJ back gaining more AT. And Thomas is going to be out of cards incredibly quickly here.
How much are you talking about?
He's at 7.
I think this is
1.
the right play.
Oh, it's right there. Okay.
Yeah.
He's gonna mill me though.
Sure.
Tap F stop.
Okay.
At 5.
End turn?
Tracking case back
You draw a
to
card and I
hand.
score
Yep.
point. Okay.
Man, if this
So draw
wasn't
your
a
card?
blackmail, I'd be doing so
I don't want to
And
draw
then
my
discard 2 cards.
The fact that
I
it's a
wanna
blackmail is
just-
kind of frustrating for you. Oh,
Uh,
3. Ridiculous.
so-
I'll get another one.
You will not
So,
score.
Hey, game
just roll.
whatever.
Reroll 5
You
and
know what I
6.
meant.
So 3. Now it's a D3.
2, 4, 5.
That.
You matter. What do you do? Give me a paper twilight? It's not paper.
Cards keep falling.
I'm not gonna pay on the
Why?
floor
Why?
for paper
Why
twilight.
is my question?
This one's awful right now.
Did I get AT already? Yeah, I think.
What do I do?
You can flip some guys.
No, that is definitely not correct.
I could challenge this.
Yeah.
Do I want to challenge that with 5?
Yeah, why is the friend next to AJ Frank?
I don't know what he is. 5. Alright.
You got that flip before. and
Yeah.
it-
Alright.
Do I?
I mean, you can fight.
I don't know your flip though. It's so weird. It could be anything.
Could be anything. And I have +2. And you don't got much left in your deck.
You are not in this room.
Okay. I'm gonna be milled soon
No, I don't want
though.
to do that.
Okay.
Man.
So since
How much power do you have here right this moment? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 versus 9 is pretty good odds.
Oh, yeah.
Not gonna lie.
so I'm not gonna do that.
Alright.
I'm gonna
Just gonna draw. So the.
thinking maybe I should.
Alright.
Gonna
Have you run over here?
it won't matter. I'm gonna get milled
Like I
anyway,
kinda
so I'm
have
gonna
to. If
save
you're going to win, you're just gonna get a
Alright.
point.
Other farm.
So yeah, we're just
Clip
gonna run
wings on
over this
Applejack.
Try to stop
Bye.
getting milled.
I mean,
Again, at this point with F-Stop on the field, I really would think F-Stop would be the better choice.
You know,
Yeah.
but, then
But
I'll get
it may not.
discarded from your
It may not
button.
actually matter here.
Bye. Yeah, it costs me 1.
That could be my vengeance.
Alright. Well,
This is my vengeance.
alright.
Okay. Let's see here.
Oh, it's actually right. I don't think I can actually do this. Yeah, I'm not doing this. I'm gonna get the nightmare, but I'm gonna just play it. Go.
I was like,
All
yeah,
right.
please play it.
I forgot my only entry in my hand is the Singing Barrel.
Well, the Sweetie at this point wouldn't matter final sight because Thomas has fewer than 6 cards left in deck. In fact, I think he's down to 3, and there are 3 Sweetie Bells on the field, so exhausting 1 Sweetie Bell isn't going to do anything.
Glad I changed my mind.
It the best thing that it does is it stops Adam from being able to use it on himself to kind of set his own top deck.
Reroll 5 and 6. Go. There you go.
But an F-Stop would stop Adam from being able to bring back
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
cards like cards like Cracking the Case. Not on the list, though that's not relevant with all the cards here. Frightened.
Oh, I got a point because of a thing.
Yeah, Clipped Wings on a Sweetie earlier may have mattered, but there were always at least 2 on the field.
All of it.
Yep.
Gone.
F stop. You got Magical Misfire. Play Magical Misfire. You have no discard file.
Oh, that is. Where's it go? It gets banished?
Yep. Change link. Well, I concede. The game is
Never.
over. Alright.
Never. I'll never surrender to you.
Alright.
Okay, my turn.
Yep.
What do I do?
4 AT.
Score point. 4 to 3.
Okay.
He keeps killing all my friends.
I'm gonna
Great.
challenge it because why not? Oh yeah, I have no flip.
Go home.
Do it. He's just been
I
playing
lose.
them all. Awful.
Right. So you're probably
Yeah.
right about the
Yeah.
conceding. Okay.
Alright, and Thomas throws it in.
I just realized that.
Yep,
didn't
not
realize
having
that.
cards
I
to
was like,
flip
my cards,
makes
okay.
it kind of hard to
Okay,
win
you can
Troublemaker
still flip and
face-offs.
beat him. Oh, right.
But I have no hand and no deck and no discard.
I've been milled.
This is the best.
I've been milled.
What happened?
My whole hand got banished.
Double Nightmare Moonlock.
Off against Nightmare Moon last turn.
I mean, technically he can still
He chose not to.
play.
Yeah.
You don't
Oh yeah,
have to concede.
you guys are still playing. Sorry.
But I can't even flip. Like, if I had cards to flip to like beat that,
he
I might.
conceded.
But
I'm gonna take that win.
He
also
did
had-
concede.
I did
Okay.
concede.
He had
Yeah.
one in
Oh, okay.
possession of a cracked case.
Yeah.
There's no way I could win anyway. Like, how?
Yeah, there's-
How could I win? I mean,
You should have clipped wings, the upstop.
So even if the face-off went well
And-
against Nightmare Moon, it just gets banished or discarded
So
by
he
cracked case.
can't keep getting back everything.
oh yeah.
Mod player wins.
But I didn't like him getting a million AT.
So? Does AP matter if he can't stop you?
Mod 1.
Mod win.
So there's control and option.
I didn't know. Since when was milling a thing though?
He's currently in a better board state than I am.
And Classic Rock is going to keep moving forward as it makes it into top 2 here.
And then killing me with slow
And we're going to pause the stream for just a moment while we